You know, like if I wish I couldn't repair box and damage. But now when you tell me nothing, now bomb buckler. But then say what they want to say about me now. You see what me I say?
Alright, so Rygin King arrested in New York for gun possession. So dancehall star Rygin King has been arrested in New York on a slew of weapon possession charges. So according to New York State Court record, the charges include criminal possession of weapon in the second degree, loaded firearm, criminal possession of weapon in third degree, ammo clips, possession of an ammunition feed device, and criminal possession of weapon in the fourth degree. So the 29-year-old artist, whose real name is Matty Smith, was in, arrested by the NYPD Midnight Public Safety Team on Monday, July the 8th. The circumstances of the arrest are unclear, but the source told that King was with other men who were also arrested. Alright, so we'll come back to another installment, and this are definitely something to speak about. Alright, I know say everybody has say your wise riding king slash a cripple man doing with a gun. But we all forgot what the Rising King went through in couple years back in terms of the tragic that he has to face. I think it was 2020, when he was in Westmoreland, and his wife was shot and killed, and he was also shot 3 times, and after that he has been crippled. You get me? As I say, so people kind of forget what happened to Rising King. You see me? And for something like that to happen to somebody, we don't know how them can recover from that. Because to be crippled, I don't know what it feels like to be crippled, but trust me, I honestly don't think it's a nice feeling, especially if you're somebody that do things for yourself. I'm honestly think that that's something that really play with the mind, and the fact that he has the gun isn't really the serious situation. The situation is the mindset that in basically day now. You get me? I say, cause as much as something like that can really fuck with the mind. You get me? Something like that can really mash the mentality, your head mentality. You get me? I say, and that just goes to show that he is still suffering from it. You get me? I say, cause remember saw him sing Paranoid, and if you have listened, Right Drinking album Therapy that he released, when I really understand the pain we go through. Yeah, get me as if really live through something like a tragic experience like that, and still try to be strong, still try to release music, still try to um be in existent. You get me as because I think Rising King first stage show after his
Still me full of love
he don't
inside.
come on stage
Yeah,
no bad because
Lord, I'ma glorify his name.
in a wheelchair can't help himself. You get me as this goes to show you where his mindset has been in. You get me as and if he really still broken, that song really speaks about how he's coping with that, how he is mentally. You get me? I say so. Trust me, dog. Trust me. He might go through it, bro. It wasn't a smart move to carry a gun because in the end of the day, that's why they have security. And these are some music dancehall artists constantly fall into. One understand here from the ghetto, you know how you go in terms of having a firearm to protect yourself because they don't know who to trust these days. But in the day, if you make a little money, why not get a security? Or lies of firearm security? That's the best way to go. And minus nothing wrong with that. Once I'm making money, why not get a security guard? You get me? I say, but them choose taking them own hands. Because it's a similar situation with Laden. You get me? As a Laden has been same thing they reach Laden. Get all the firearm in Jamaica. Recently come out of jail now. Family, same thing with family. So somewhere constantly they get to you constantly I go through. And it's like they're not learning from it. you know. And it's not like why you have a gun. To the way I see it, it's not like why you have a gun. It's what you're doing with a gun. Because on the end of the day, and I like say Rising King, I go rob somebody, I kill somebody. You get me? Meet in the state that he's in, he just use it for protection, you know. But end of the day, you have to watch the things that we use just to protect ourselves. But the tragic about this is his wife was also one of the person that was arrested. He might basically have some other entourage around him same way, you know. So I honestly don't know what's gonna be the charge. I think he can face up to 15 years behind US bars, or probably can deport him. Or the king was in front passenger seat of a vehicle when stopped by the police and he was found with a loaded Palmetto State Armory 9mm firearm. The Deputy Commissioner, Public Information Officer of the NYPD, they confirmed that the tough singer 29 was arrested by the precinct midnight public safety team 4:30 a.m. on July the 8th at 179th Street and 114th Street Road in Queens. He was slapped with five charges, including criminal possession of weapon in the second degree loaded firearm, criminal possession of weapon in third degree ammo clips, possession of ammunition feeding device, and criminal possession of a weapon in the fourth degree. So he has been charged with four charges. Come like a war him there go. You get me I say? Because normal when you hold a man with a gun, I just the gun alone with him have fun him now no extra clips and no other things, you get me I say. So come like yo, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like the boss just don't buy a pneumatic and buy clips with it. You get me I say, but end of the day, me think right thinking is in a mentality where he's just don't know over trust him a walk with the matic. If anything happen to him, meeting that meeting that's what the mental state that he's in. Alright, so five other persons were also hit with similar charges. They are Lean Parker Smith, 41, Kemar Palmer, 30, Terrell Tate, 30, Rashawn Linton, 27, and the driver Javon Brown, 23. The driver of the vehicle was also hit with additional charges of a vehicle and license violation, the false impersonation, and an illegal signal officer in the DCPI unit said. The 103rd Precinct announced the recovery of the weapon in a Twitter post on Tuesday. Yesterday, 103 PC Midnight Public Safety Team made an arrest and recovered this loaded firearm. Excellent work. That's what they said. King's first court appearance is scheduled on Friday, July the 12th at 9 a.m. The court Queen's Supreme Criminal Court. He is represented by court-appointed attorney Mark B. In New York, the top charges of criminal possession of a loaded firearm carries a minimum sentence of 3.5 years in prison for the first time offenders, this with a maximum of 15 years. Alright, so you can basically spend up to 3 years, 3 to 15 years in prison. So in 2019, King faced a life alternate incident in the alright, so yeah, basically that's the same thing when they talked about earlier, the life and death situation where he faced back in 2020. Yeah, more than comment on the feedback. What do you think about this? What do you think, say, yo, after your life has been threatened, after you have been shot and almost killed, what would be your next move in terms of um protection? You basically don't know what got move anytime. You're not in control of your destiny. You might be in control of the path that you take regarding your destiny. But in the day, anything is possible, bro. You get me? I mean, as I say, I just think that Rygin King was at the wrong place at the wrong time. You get me? I say because me and the thing say, oh, from Rygin King has been crippled in being a travel with a matic because it's like you get so paranoid and you don't know who to trust. I don't know if the money man come finish the job. So basically, you can travel with him, we can feel protected by. You get me? I say, but as my always say, you guys are artists. We're not public figures. So anyone go people are going no. So why not get a security guards with legal firearms? They can basically protect you better than you can protect yourself. You get me? I say, but end of the day, them choose to do it themselves. So you have to just face the consequences that comes with it.